Hi, folks. Welcome to the week 6 La Semana. Can you believe we're already in March? So we are March 4th through March 10th. And let's take a look at what's in store for us this week. All right. So first up, we have some announcements. I just wanted to say that I really appreciate all the folks who posted in their reflection number 1. It was such a nice way for me to hear what you are feeling really good about in this course, what you feel like your strengths are. There were a number of you who mentioned that this course actually kind of feels relevant, which I think is a huge win for any math course. And I think we were able to think about like where we are and what we need to grow. And all of that is super exciting. So week 2 overview, or week 6 overview, excuse me. We're sort of getting into the thick of the statistics content, okay? So the beginning was maybe stuff that we've seen before, like mean, median, mode, box and whisker plot, histograms, that sort of thing. But we're in the chapter, or in the unit now, that's talking about probability and distribution. And that can be a place where a lot of people feel like it starts to get harder. Okay. And so I just wanted to post this quote here. I heard this the other day from someone. Training has to be challenging to grow from it, or else it's just exercise. And I think similarly in our class, like the content has to be challenging so that we can grow from it. Otherwise, it's just monkey work, right? We're just kind of doing the same thing over and over again, and we're not really growing from it. And so I want to make sure that that's something like if you're feeling like the content's getting harder, that's okay. It's supposed to be. And you're capable of doing this, right? It's okay that things are getting harder, but maybe signing in to Canvas, 2 hours before the homework is due, maybe that strategy is not going to work for us anymore. And maybe we need to start being a little bit more proactive, looking ahead in the My Open Math and all the discussions and things like that, so we can actually make sure we're understanding what's going on. Okay. So that's just something I wanted to put out there. But your week 6 assignments, all right? So you've got 3 assignments this week. There are 2 My Open Math assignments, okay? One is on the concepts of discrete probability, and the other assignment is on discrete probability and binomial distribution, okay? Now, for the week 6 discussion, we're going to be talking about dependent events. So we're sort of cycling back to that old content of dependent and independent events and really thinking about like where we see dependent events in real life. Okay. Now, up next, all right, we've got about 2.5 weeks before spring break. And so I just kind of want to put some, a little bit of what's coming up so that we're sort of aware of what we need to finish in the next few weeks. First up, there is actually a survey. Okay, so the response to the La Semana for this week is not your favorite dessert, which was really fun to read about, or any of those other silly things, but there's actually a survey. It's a very short survey. It has 2 questions, and I need to know a little bit more from you folks about how the content videos are or are not helpful for you. Okay, and so in particular, if we go back to the chapter 4, My Open Math, I am so very happy to make content videos that maybe tie into the examples you'll see in the My Open Math. But if it's not a resource that we find helpful, then I would love to find something else that I can do in place of that to help you feel more supported. Okay? So answer that survey. That'll be your response for the La Semana this week. And then I wanted to just put it on our radars that we're going to have a couple labs before spring break. Okay, so in particular, we are going to have lab 3 and lab 4, which will give us another chance to look at StatCrunch and some data pieces and really focus on the analysis of things rather than just sort of the computing of things. Okay, so I think that's all for me. Let me know if you have any questions, and I'd be more than happy to help you out. All right, thanks so much for watching.